are back. We are back on the No Nonsense Trader channel, and I'm Dave, and today I'm going to show you how to switch out the data and switch out the symbols on those custom projects that I'm giving you so that you can switch it to maybe FTMO data because everything's in IC markets, or you can just switch the currency pair, and I'm going to show you how I do that. We are in StrategyQuant under custom projects, and let's look at this one right here, version 2. These are the next custom projects that I'm giving you, and I'm actually getting these from USDJPY. So version 2 is here, and so let's put in version 3 of this and load it up. Okay, so actually this one right here I haven't even finished. So all I did first was I renamed the project to USD CHF. So I've still got to do this one. So let's just do this one first. I got to modify all the symbols. So I just put copy and paste, and then I'm going to put USD CHF and apply default. Okay, USD CHF. Okay, and the final one. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that. Because that's what I'm retesting it on. Sorry. Just leave it all the same. Press save, and then now all the currency pairs should be switched to US dollar CHF. Okay, so now we're just gonna check that the data is all good, and it is. Those are the years, but because I clicked this button right here called modify symbols, and I said apply default settings. Okay, what that does is for the slippage area, it will be set to 0 slippage. So now there's no slippage test, and that's because we set it to apply default settings to IC markets, and these are those apply default settings. So we got to go back, we got to put in the slippage for the slippage test, so that gets erased, and then we can put save and go back to here, and then we're going to save that custom project. Okay, so in here, this one right here, US dollar JPY on version 3, we haven't done anything. So the first thing that you're going to do is rename it to CHF. Okay, and then we got to modify the symbols. And so this is the retester Euro US dollar, but these are the ones that it's testing on. So US dollar CHF. Keep this one the same. So I'm just copying and pasting all that. And then CHF, and then press apply defaults, press save, and then go into slippage. Now, slippage right here. Go into those default settings, press 3 for the slippage test, and then we got to press save, and there we go, we saved it. Now if you're opening up my custom projects and you have none of the data downloaded, or say you want to just have a different broker profile, for instance, say you're not using IC markets, but you want to have the data for FTMO or Awanda or any of these, then let me show you how to do that. Super easy. You're gonna go into data and let's just continue with this one, US dollar CHF, and then we're going to put, to make it go faster, we'll put M1 data, and then for that broker profile we're not going to put IC markets, we're going to put FTMO, and then we say yes and we press save. And then it's going to be called USD CHF underscore FTMO. So then we press save, and then we go back to broker profiles and we're going to look up FTMO, and then we're going to find this is that symbol right there, and we're going to press update, and it is going to download the data. Now when I'm switching this one out, US dollar CHF at FTMO, go into here once that's done downloading. So that's what you're going to do here with modifying the symbols. You're going to go copy, paste, and so instead of underscore IC markets, we're going to put underscore FTMO, and that's it. So then that's what you're going to do to all of these symbols. So first you download your data, and then that's how you're going to switch out the brokers that you're going to be using. Someone asked me this in an email, and I sent emails and a message, and yeah, I thought I'd just make this video because I've been switching these all out to IC markets, and I'm sure not everybody here is using IC markets. So yeah, that's how you're going to do it. And if you have any questions about this, just hit me up. But yeah, you're going to be downloading these projects, and without the data, you're going to get all these errors. Okay, now here's another error that I'm going to give you a heads up on. Open existing project. If you just want to go wild on your own and switch out the custom projects, once you do some different pairs like this one, USD CAD, you're gonna have to adjust the data time frames, so or you're gonna get errors. And let me show you what that's all about. So when you go into Dukascopy and you say, okay, say you just wanted to use Australia CAD or USD CAD, you have to look here, and it says 2003 August. Okay, now these ones right here, it says 2003 May. So once you modify the project and you change the currency pair, you have to go in and change these dates, these beginning dates. So those beginning dates will all be in either, well, it's most likely going to be on past data, because that data is going to be when it starts, and you're going to have to adjust this to August, and anything else that's set to this early date, you're going to have to manually go in and change it to that beginning date. Because if you save it, if you save the custom project and you delete the thing that you've made and then you want to load it later, you're gonna get an error. So you can't just switch it to any currency pair without just taking a glance at this data and the starting time frame. So for instance, if you're trying to change the US dollar JPY, if you're trying to change this to a different currency that starts in August, once you save it and then delete that custom project and reload it, you're going to get errors, and it's not going to work. So, but once I give you this project right here, once I give you USD CAD, then you can make these other three here, which is you can make you can make New Zealand US dollar and Australian US dollar. And then once you get into these exotic parts right here, then all the dates are mixed in and up. So you're going to have to pay attention if you're going to use these other cross pairs and you're going to try to train the data on this. You're going to have to pay attention and manually change all these dates, these early dates, so that the earliest date is this date. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to give you a heads up on this because once you start getting crazy and start switching it up, you'll notice that you'll get errors. But we'll finish all these custom project, the major pairs, and I'll give you all those custom projects. But I just want you to know that if you want to go off on your own, start designing your own stuff, that you might get errors if you don't change these dates. Save it, and then I recommend saving your work, then deleting a custom project and reloading it just to make sure that it works. I hope this video was informative for you. If you like that, press the thumbs up, write me a positive comment, or shoot me a nice email. I appreciate everything. I'll see you in the next one, guys.